What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. I'm going to show you what I found from the past 2 weeks. And it's a decent amount, but not a lot. First, we'll start off with the most basic thing. The quote-unquote chase for the orange and blue set, the second mix. And I don't think it's a chase just because it's listed, but it was definitely treated like a chase because I only found 2, and this was one of them. The other one I do have with my setup there, but I can't reach it, so I can't replace it. And the reason I did buy a second one was because it had a really badly bent J-hook. So that's the only reason I got this, or else I wouldn't have gotten it. But there's that. Put that over here. Then, little signs of E-case showing around for me. I've missed E-case almost 3 times already, and basically these 2 and the other fake cars, and mostly D-case carryovers are what's left. Get the Lolux. Pretty cool. I have not been able to find one of these on a good card yet. Every single one's been terrible condition. Once I get a fresh E-case like I did with D, then I'll try to find a good one. But pretty cool, little modified truck right there. And this looks like a real car, but it's not. It's called the Glory Chaser. Pretty cool. From the Retro Racers, that one's from the Hot Trucks. So I got those. I should probably move these. I'm going to put the stuff I already showed over there. Next up, we got the newest mystery models line right here. With I actually did not grab the box, which I normally do, because in this right here I have a bunch of boxes of mystery models. I think series 1 through 3 from 2020. And series 1 through 4 from 21. And I think a few from 2019 as well. But this is the one where the Porsche is the chase. The BMW is number 2. And the Datsun is number 3. Now I got one of each. I actually got 2 BMWs. But here's number 1. The 993 GT2. Now, they used to list them on the back, all the cars in the set, but they don't do that now anymore for some reason. But here's number 1. Now, I'm not going to open this. I would, but if I had another one, I would. But I'm not going to open it. So, I know there's a bunch of other people who have Mad Visions opened his like a while ago on one of his live streams. So, go check that out. He shows them pretty well. Otherwise, here's the next one. Number 2, BMW. To be honest, I like the BMW the best out of all of them. Once again, you can't really show it. I think this is another BMW. Another BMW. And you all know what this one is. The Datsun. Normally, because I'm pretty sure these are meant to open, not to keep in package. Kind of like the Mario Kart boxes. What I thought was like, since you can't really tell what's inside of them, you can't really lose value if you don't open it. As long as it's in mint condition. But these, you can still see what's in them, so I kind of think maybe the value holds if you keep it in here, but probably is around the same. But I just like them in the packs a lot better. Because normally when I open stuff, I take a good look at it for a minute or 2. I put it on a shelf and stuff. And then it just goes in here with all the other ones. And all my other loose cars have been sitting in there for a long time. So that's why I don't like collecting loose. Just because, yeah. Not really much to look at. But I do keep my 80s loose cars right there, though. And this cool King Cuda from, I think, the Hot Wheels 100% line. Alright. So there's those. Then, I don't know if I showed this in one of my videos, because I actually gotten this almost 3 weeks ago. I just didn't show it. I don't know if I showed it or not, and if I did, I guess here it is again. I think this is the Circuit Racers, not the Circuit Legends, because that was a premium set back in 2018. But here it is, the 2020 Ford Shelby GT500 with rear and front light tampos, and a painted grille too. This is a very well detailed car. especially for it only being a $2 car. McLaren P1, There's been a lot of colors of this since it was first released in 2015. It actually was in this orange, but a little darker. Here it is, pretty cool. You got front light tampos and back light tampos once again. Here's my personal favorite, 2017 Acura Nsx. Acura is my favorite thing to collect. And I actually do have all my stands are empty except for these two big ones right here and the 5-pack one. Otherwise, all my main lines from all the other years are in those boxes. And all my Acuras are in there. And I think I'm going to take them out and put them in my room on like a display. So this will have to be taken out with the rest of the set. But backlight tampos and front light tampos. That's 3 for 3. See if we can have 5 for 5. Got the 71 Porsche 911. Because actually, there's the front light tampos. The back lights are actually part of the window. So those don't need to be done. It's already part of the car. So it goes 4 for 4. And then we have the Koenigsegg Jesko 2020. Front, no back. But it does have the exhaust right there. I do like this set. It has some pretty cool cars. I like all of them. There's nothing that I don't like. So, yeah. If you ever come across this set, I would recommend getting it. It's pretty cool. You already know what my favorite is, Acura. But next up is the Mud Runners. This set, I had found 4 of them at one place and then 1 at another, or 4 at Walmart to be specific. And it took me a while to find the other one. If you've already seen the set, you should know which one it probably was. It's the Land Cruiser. That was a hard one to find. But here we go. We got the Unimog 1300. This was last released in 2021 in red, and then it was in white. They kind of sat on pegs for a little while, but you can't find them anymore now. Now, this set is called the Mud Runner, so all the tires and wheels are brown. Just a lot of people have complained about those, especially in the main line. But it doesn't look too bad on the Mud Runner set. Here's the Jeepster Commando. Has early on it, which the 2020 in like, I think it was like a, I don't know, it was like a light blue. Also had the early on it, and it was a super in the C case. That's actually one of the only 3 supers I'm missing for 2020 to have my complete set. And then this is my personal favorite of the set. The Olds 442W30 Lifted. It looks like a project car since it has all the different colored panels and stuff. And the mud on the side and the big mud tires. Pretty cool one right there. And here's the Land Cruiser. I had gone to another Walmart a little further away than the one I found the other 4. And they had like 10 sets out. And they only had 1 of these. So someone took 9 of these. Or just people going there took 9 of them. Because the rest of the cars were there in the set. I don't know if there was 10, but there was around 10. So this one was a pain to find. But it has backlight and front light tampos. And to be honest, it's not my favorite one. Like I said, the Olds is my favorite. And then last but not least is the Land Rover Defender Double Cab. Pretty cool one as well. This one actually doesn't look bad with the mud tires. I just don't like how they did the grill in the headlights and the fenders with the mud. Or just it being brown. I don't like that, but it still is alright. This is a pretty cool set, but I do think this one's better. And also, these are also $2. I think they're starting to raise the prices of these, the themed mainline sets. Before we get into these, here we have the Zoomies and the Zoomies. I think this is a Zoomies thing. But, Broken Promises and Hot Wheels collaboration. They're only $2.50, so I got 4 of them. But, yeah, and I realized this is just going to be a mainline in the J or K case. Except, instead of it having the glossy, or I think that's Metal Flake, yeah, Metal Flake Black, it's going to be a flat black. That's going to be the only difference. The card in flat black instead of the special card in the Metal Flake. Then these are the two that was leaked. And I ended up finding the Demolition Derby along with the Mud Runners. Then this is the one I wanted. Just because of that 67, the Roadrunner, and the 99 Lightning. But I couldn't find it. And I randomly walked into an AutoZone because we needed oil for an oil change on one of the cars. And found it. It was $8.99 though. Pretty expensive at AutoZone, but yeah, I liked it enough to get it. But here's the Demolition Derby. To be honest, I like all of them. I just don't like how they did the Enforcer. I don't like the mixed colored wheels and the paint job on it. Otherwise, the rest of them are fine. The 96 Impala SS. Pretty cool. Almost looks like the first edition, except it's not in glossy black and it didn't have all the other stuff on it. It was just, yeah, I don't know where it is because all my 2020s are right here. Then you have the crushed one. I don't remember what that was called. Speed Bump, I think, is what it was called. Yeah, the Speed Bump. Then you got the Dodge Coronet Super B. Pretty cool. It looks like it has rust on it. And the Hot Wheels Salvage. And then you got the Heavy Hitcher Ryu Asada design. Pretty cool. I like that green on there. Very cool. Then, like I said, the Enforcer, I don't really like it. But if it was like all one color and didn't have those mixed wheels, it would be a lot better. I also forgot to say, the Speed Bump had never been in the main line because it was always with the monster trucks. That's where it was. It's pretty cool touch that they put a actually like crushed car in the Demolition Derby. Pretty cool. Next up, we have the Hot Wheels Race Team 67 Camaro. It's the newer tooling, of course. No opening hood. No door lines. I don't think it ever has had the door lines though. But I still like it. The Race Team covers it up and it makes it look great. Here it is. They got the 99 Lightning, which to be honest was the one I liked the most. Never would expect this to be in a Race Team livery, but it is. They got 70 Plymouth Superbird. Seen this one released a decent amount lately. And I think 2020 or 2019 there was the Satin. And then also in 2019 there was the Mystery Models one. Then there was a Superbird and something else. It was the Flames 5-pack in 2020. Then there was something I think in 21. But yeah, here, pretty cool. Then you have the Dirty Outlaw, which there was a casting from 98 called the Slide Out. I'm pretty sure it's the Slide Out. It just looks a little different. I'll have to grab the actual, because I have one from 98 in package. It's just the thing comes off because it's, of course, it's 98. It has moving features. And the back looks a little different than that. So I'll have to do a comparison later. And you have the High-Tech Missile. One of my favorite fantasy cars. I know I say that about a lot of fantasy cars, but it is a pretty cool one. It's not bad looking at all. And then last but not least, 2 9-packs. This one I only got for a few. I needed the yellow Aventador J. And it came with these two, which last year, these two were the reason why I bought a 9-pack. I bought a 9-pack just for this one. And I also had an extra of some other ones that I didn't have extras of. But mainly I bought it for that. And then there was another 9-pack I bought for this Viper and a Mistretta, the Mexican supercar, I believe. And then here's a 350Z. I found those in the 3-packs. Then I also don't mind the Ratmobile and the Shark Cruiser. Otherwise, the Formula Flashback's alright, the Bone Shaker's alright, and there's another McLaren. That's not bad. And this is the more recent one of the two, because I'd gotten this a while ago at Fry's. And I actually had just gotten this one yesterday. This one actually has some new multi-packs in it. This one's not new, the exclusive 9-pack 365A Outlaw in black, and it has the, what is that, cream tan on it. It says 310, but there's, once again, there's another black 350Z. There's a A-Class Fast Fish, and the Speed Team, and the F1 GTR, which are all main lines. The Cyber Speeder, which is a multi-pack, but it's not really a cool one. Otherwise, here's the 2 new ones. The 911 GT2 in the silver. In 2020 it was in blue, and then in 21 it was in white. I don't have the white one, but I have like 6 blue ones. Then this is actually the main reason I got it, was that purple Lamborghini Huracan. That purple is really cool with the black PR5s. Very cool, just like the blue one from 21. Has the little black stripe on it. Also, in the 20-pack exclusives, I really want those too, but the rest of the cars in the 20-packs usually aren't pretty good. The two 20-pack exclusives are the 64 Corvette Stingray in black, and then a gold Gallardo. I really want that gold Gallardo with the black Y5s. It's just, for a 20-pack, it would have to have a lot of good cars in it. It would have to have, like, these, even if I already have them, and even if they're main lines and multi-packs I already have, they just need to be a whole good thing for me to get it. Otherwise, I'll probably eventually get one, but... So this is everything I found today. Pretty long video today. But, yeah. That's everything I had gotten in the past 2 weeks. So, yeah. See you guys in my next video.